Welcome to today's video, where we're diving deep into the remarkable benefits of black seed oil, a natural remedy that has been treasured for centuries yet remains a mystery to so many people today. What if I told you that there's a single plant oil that could help calm chronic inflammation, support healthy blood sugar levels, strengthen your immune system, and even enhance your mental clarity and focus? And what if this same oil has been hiding in plain sight for over 2,000 years, revered by ancient cultures, but overlooked in modern times? The answer may surprise you. This potent oil, often described as the remedy for everything but death by ancient civilizations, is none other than black seed oil, also known as Nigella sativa oil. In this video, I'm going to reveal 10 research-backed health benefits of black seed oil that could truly transform the way you approach your health and wellness. But there's something you need to know. While modern science is finally catching up and confirming what ancient healers instinctively understood, most people today are still unaware of black seed oil's full potential. Even worse, many of those who do use it are doing so incorrectly, taking tiny amounts for isolated issues when, in reality, this oil could be supporting multiple aspects of their health all at once. That's why I've put together what I believe is the most comprehensive and practical guide to black seed oil you'll find anywhere online. I'll not only break down its proven benefits, but I'll also share the exact protocols for using it safely and effectively, whether you're new to natural remedies or looking to optimize your existing health routine. Before we dive into the list, there's something important you should know. Benefit number 7 will absolutely change the way you think about your energy levels, skin health, and mental performance. It's one of the least talked about but most powerful effects of black seed oil, and it might just be the missing piece in your wellness journey. Now, if this is your first time hearing about black seed oil, or if you've tried it before but didn't notice significant results, be sure to subscribe and stay with me until the end of this video. What you're about to learn could completely shift your perspective on how to support your body naturally. I also want to be completely transparent about the process behind this video. Over the past several months, I've immersed myself in researching black seed oil, reading peer-reviewed scientific studies, analyzing clinical trials, and exploring historical medical texts. What I found is astonishing. Black seed oil isn't just another trendy supplement. It's one of the most extensively studied natural compounds in the world, with over 800 published scientific papers documenting its diverse therapeutic effects. Consider this. The ancient Egyptians called it the seed of blessing and used it for everything from digestive issues to skin conditions. In Islamic medicine, it's praised so highly that it's mentioned in the sacred texts as a cure for all diseases except death. Traditional Chinese medicine and Ayurvedic practitioners have relied on it for thousands of years to restore balance and vitality. Now, modern research is validating these traditional uses, revealing how black seed oil may support cardiovascular health, metabolic function, respiratory wellness, and much more. But here's my disclaimer. While the research is promising and the historical use is compelling, the information I'm sharing is for educational purposes only. Black seed oil is not a substitute for professional medical treatment. Always consult your healthcare provider before adding any new supplement to your regimen, especially if you have underlying health conditions or are taking prescription medications. So get ready. By the end of this video, you'll not only understand why black seed oil has been revered for millennia, you'll also know how to use it strategically to unlock its full spectrum of benefits. Benefit #1. Balances the immune system. Your immune system has the single most complex and demanding job in your entire body. It needs to be powerful enough to defend against invading viruses, bacteria, and toxins, yet precise enough not to attack your own healthy cells. Striking that balance is incredibly delicate, and most people don't realize how easy it is for this system to get out of tune. Here's where the big misconception lies. Many believe they simply need to boost their immune system. But boosting indiscriminately is like trying to fix a fine Swiss watch with a sledgehammer. It risks overactivation, which can lead to allergies, chronic inflammation, or even autoimmune problems where your own tissues are attacked. What your body really needs isn't more immune force, it's immune intelligence. And this is exactly where black seed oil excels. Unlike many supplements that just rev up immune activity, black seed oil supports immune modulation, helping your body strengthen its defenses while preventing overreactions. Research published in the Journal of Immunology revealed that black seed oil's active compounds, particularly thymoquinone, increase production of interferon, a critical protein for fighting viral infections. At the same time, it helps regulate T cells, the commanders of your immune army, ensuring they respond appropriately without going rogue. One fascinating clinical trial tracked participants over an entire cold and flu season. The group supplementing with black seed oil experienced 60% fewer infections than the placebo group. But here's the incredible part. They also reported less allergy flare-ups and reduced autoimmune inflammation. This suggests black seed oil doesn't just make your immune system stronger, it makes it smarter. Think of thymoquinone like the master conductor of your immune orchestra, coordinating every section to play in harmony instead of creating chaos. For optimal immune support, consider taking 1 teaspoon of high-quality, cold-pressed black seed oil daily. During cold and flu season, you can mix it with raw honey for an added antiviral and antibacterial boost. Benefit #2 promotes weight loss and reduces belly fat. Now let's talk about one of the most frustrating challenges millions face: stubborn fat, especially around the midsection, that refuses to budge no matter how hard you diet or exercise. Here's the hard truth most diet gurus won't tell you. Belly fat isn't just about calories in versus calories out. It's about hormones, and when they're out of balance, your body fights weight loss at every turn. Visceral fat, the type that wraps around your organs, isn't just unsightly, it's metabolically active. It pumps out inflammatory chemicals called cytokines that make your body more resistant to insulin and more prone to store fat. This creates a vicious cycle: inflammation, insulin resistance, fat storage, more inflammation. This is why restrictive diets and overexercising often backfire. You may lose a few pounds initially, but your metabolism slows, cravings skyrocket, and the weight often comes back, sometimes with interest. Black seed oil has been used for centuries in traditional medicine to support healthy metabolism and curb appetite naturally. And now, modern research confirms these observations. It works by improving insulin sensitivity, helping your cells use glucose more effectively instead of storing it as fat, reducing chronic inflammation, calming the hormonal chaos that blocks fat burning, balancing appetite hormones like leptin and ghrelin, reducing cravings, and promoting a sense of satisfaction after meals. In a 12-week clinical study, participants taking black seed oil lost significantly more weight than those relying on diet and exercise alone. On average, they shed 4.2 pounds and trimmed 1.5 inches from their waistlines, with many reporting steadier energy and fewer food cravings throughout the day. For best results, consider taking 500 milligrams of black seed oil, capsule form, before meals to help regulate appetite and enhance fat metabolism. Pairing this with intermittent fasting or a simple daily walking routine may amplify results. Benefit #3 protects your heart. Heart disease remains the #1 killer worldwide, silently claiming more lives every year than cancer, accidents, and all other causes combined. What makes it so terrifying is how quietly it creeps up, often with no obvious warning signs. Here's how it happens. High blood pressure slowly damages the delicate lining of your arteries. Elevated LDL cholesterol starts to accumulate, forming sticky plaques that narrow your blood vessels over time. And then one day, seemingly out of nowhere, a heart attack strikes. Most people who survive are prescribed a cocktail of medications: statins, beta blockers, blood thinners. While these drugs can save lives, they often come with side effects like fatigue, muscle pain, brain fog, and even sexual dysfunction. Worst of all, they only treat the symptoms, not the root cause of cardiovascular disease. Here's what your doctor probably hasn't told you. High blood pressure and elevated cholesterol are not separate diseases. They're both symptoms of the same underlying problem: chronic inflammation of the blood vessels. Traditional healers thousands of years ago didn't know the science, but they intuitively understood this connection. They used black seed oil to improve circulation, reduce swelling, and support long-term heart health. People who consumed it regularly were observed to have more vitality, fewer cardiovascular issues, and longer lives. Modern science has now caught up. Studies show black seed oil lowers harmful LDL cholesterol while raising protective HDL cholesterol. improves arterial flexibility, allowing blood to flow more easily, reduces vascular inflammation that makes cholesterol stick to artery walls like glue. One clinical trial found that taking black seed oil daily for just 8 weeks dropped participants' systolic blood pressure by an average of 7 points. Another study documented significant improvements in cholesterol levels within 6 weeks, improvements that translated into participants reporting more energy, clearer thinking, and better overall cardiovascular wellness. For heart protection, add 1 teaspoon of high-quality cold-pressed black seed oil daily to your routine. Combine it with a heart-smart diet rich in colorful vegetables, lean proteins, and healthy fats like olive oil and avocados. The benefits become even more powerful when paired with regular exercise and stress management practices such as deep breathing or meditation. Benefit hash 4 eliminates chronic inflammation. Do you wake up feeling like you've been run over by a truck? Are your joints stiff and achy in the morning, taking forever to loosen up? Or do you live with that constant sense your body is fighting an unseen battle? What you're experiencing could be chronic inflammation, a silent enemy wreaking havoc on your health. Here's the truth. Inflammation itself isn't bad. It's your body's natural healing response to injury or infection. But in our modern world, thanks to processed foods, chronic stress, environmental toxins, and poor sleep, that response never shuts off. Instead of healing, inflammation becomes self-sustaining, silently damaging tissues, joints, blood vessels, and even your DNA. It's a key driver behind heart disease, diabetes, arthritis, autoimmune disorders, and even certain cancers. Ancient healers may not have known the biochemistry, but they saw the effects firsthand. For over 2,000 years, black seed oil was their go-to remedy for people suffering from swollen joints, inflammatory fevers, and unexplained pain. Today, science explains why it works so well. Black seed oil contains thymoquinone, a bioactive compound that specifically targets the inflammatory pathways fueling chronic disease. It suppresses the production of harmful inflammatory chemicals like TNF-alpha, interleukins, and prostaglandins, the very messengers keeping your body stuck in a cycle of pain and damage. The research is astonishing. In one study, participants taking black seed oil daily saw their inflammatory markers drop by over 50% in just 30 days. A clinical trial on people with rheumatoid arthritis, one of the most painful inflammatory conditions, found that after only 1 month, participants reported 50% less joint pain and dramatically reduced morning stiffness. For best results, take 1 teaspoon of black seed oil daily with food. Remember, the anti-inflammatory benefits build up over time, so consistency is key. Stick with it for at least 30 days to allow your body to calm the internal fire and start repairing damaged tissues. Benefit hash 5 improves gut health. Your gut does so much more than just digest food. It's essentially the mission control center for your entire body, influencing your immune system, mood, energy levels, skin health, and even how clearly you can think. Scientists now call it the second brain because of its direct connection to your nervous system through the gut-brain axis. But here's the problem. Modern life is absolutely devastating our gut health at an unprecedented pace. Processed foods strip away vital nutrients and damage the delicate lining of your intestines. Antibiotics, while life-saving, indiscriminately wipe out good bacteria along with the bad. Chronic stress interferes with digestion and disrupts communication between your gut and brain. Common medications like NSAIDs and antacids can cause or worsen intestinal permeability. This combination often leads to a condition called leaky gut syndrome, where the protective barrier of your gut becomes damaged and allows toxins, undigested food particles, and bacteria to leak directly into your bloodstream. The result? Widespread inflammation that can impact nearly every system in your body. The symptoms are more common than you think and absolutely miserable. Bloating so severe it makes you look months pregnant. Embarrassing gas at the worst possible times. Stomach pain and cramping after eating, even healthy foods. Food sensitivities that seem to multiply every month. Brain fog and poor concentration. Mood swings, irritability, and even anxiety that strain your relationships. The problem with most gut healing approaches is that they only tackle part of the equation. Probiotics add good bacteria, but they can't repair a damaged gut lining. Anti-inflammatory drugs may reduce symptoms temporarily, but don't address the root causes. Digestive enzymes help break down food, but don't restore gut integrity. This is where black seed oil truly stands out as a holistic, gut-healing powerhouse. For thousands of years, traditional practitioners have used it to soothe bloating, ulcers, and a wide range of digestive complaints. Today, modern research explains why it works so well. Black seed oil acts as an intelligent antimicrobial, selectively targeting harmful bacteria like H. pylori, linked to ulcers and gastritis, while protecting and nourishing beneficial gut microbes. It helps heal and seal the gut lining, reducing intestinal permeability and calming inflammation. Its active compound, thimaquinone, has been shown to protect against ulcer formation and promote overall gut integrity. Clinical studies back up these claims. One study found that black seed oil significantly reduced bloating and abdominal pain in 80% of participants within just 4 weeks. Another showed it effectively protected against ulcers and improved symptoms in people with irritable bowel syndrome, IBS. To support your gut health, start with half a teaspoon of high-quality cold-pressed black seed oil before meals. Alternatively, brew a tea using crushed black seeds for a gentler effect. Begin slowly to allow your body to adjust and avoid detox symptoms as your gut flora rebalances and inflammation subsides. Benefit #6, improves liver function. This is the benefit that shocked me most when I first came across the research. Your liver is one of the hardest working organs in your body, performing over 500 essential functions every single day. It's your body's detoxification powerhouse, metabolizing hormones, breaking down toxins, producing critical proteins, and even storing energy. Without your liver running at full capacity, everything else in your body starts to suffer. But here's the problem. In today's world, your liver is under constant assault. Environmental pollutants in the air you breathe. Processed foods laced with additives and preservatives. Medications and over-the-counter drugs your liver has to process and eliminate. Alcohol, caffeine, and even stress hormones all demand extra work from this vital organ. When your liver becomes overwhelmed and sluggish, it can't keep up with the toxic load. You may not even realize it at first, but the warning signs are there. Constant fatigue because your liver struggles to store and release energy. Breakouts and dull skin because toxins aren't being cleared efficiently. Weight gain and stubborn fat accumulation due to impaired fat metabolism. Mood swings, irritability, and brain fog because hormone clearance slows down. Most people don't think about liver health until they're diagnosed with fatty liver disease or worse. But the truth is, supporting your liver should be a daily priority, not a last resort. Traditional Persian and Arabic medicine practitioners understood this centuries ago. They used black seed oil as a natural remedy to strengthen liver function and enhance detoxification. Modern research confirms these ancient practices. Black seed oil protects liver cells from damage caused by toxins, alcohol, and oxidative stress. It stimulates production of glutathione, your body's master antioxidant, essential for neutralizing and removing harmful compounds. It even helps regenerate damaged liver tissue and improve overall liver enzyme levels. In one study, participants with fatty liver disease took black seed oil daily and saw significant improvements in liver function tests within just 8 weeks. They also reported more energy and better digestion, 2 clear signs of a healthier liver. For optimal liver support, take 1,000 milligrams of black seed oil daily, capsules or liquid form. Since your liver does most of its repair and regeneration while you sleep, consider taking it in the evening. Pair it with a clean diet rich in cruciferous vegetables, like broccoli and kale, and stay hydrated to amplify results. Benefit #7, improves brain health. Brain fog isn't normal. Despite what we're told, it's not just part of getting older, or something you have to push through with more caffeine. Neither is poor memory or that frustrating mental fatigue that makes even simple tasks feel overwhelming. When was the last time you felt truly sharp and focused all day? When names came to you instantly, decisions felt effortless, and your mind stayed clear and energized from morning to night? For many people, that level of mental clarity feels like a distant memory or something they've never fully experienced. Instead, they reach for another cup of coffee or an energy drink, hoping to push through the fog. They rely on endless reminders and sticky notes because their memory isn't dependable anymore. And they silently accept declining mental performance as inevitable, when in reality, it's a signal their brain isn't getting the support it needs to thrive. Here's the truth. Your brain requires two key things to function at its best: steady blood flow to deliver oxygen and nutrients, and protection from the inflammatory damage and oxidative stress that chip away at cognitive function over time. Most so-called brain boosters only address one piece of this puzzle, which is why they often disappoint. But black seed oil stands out because it supports brain health from multiple angles. Ancient scholars understood this long before neuroscience caught up. In the Middle East and parts of Asia, black seed oil was given to students preparing for rigorous exams and to scholars working on complex intellectual projects. It was prized for its ability to sharpen memory and cut through mental fog during periods of intense learning. Modern research now confirms these centuries-old practices. Increases acetylcholine levels. Black seed oil stimulates production of this vital neurotransmitter, essential for memory formation, learning, and sustained attention. Protects brain cells. Its powerful antioxidant, thymoquinone, shields neurons from oxidative stress and inflammation, two of the biggest drivers of cognitive decline. Enhances blood flow to the brain, supporting nutrient and oxygen delivery for sharper focus and faster processing speed. The results are impressive. In clinical studies, participants taking black seed oil showed significant improvements in memory recall, attention span, and overall cognitive performance. College students using it performed dramatically better on memory tests and reported clearer thinking and longer periods of focus during study sessions. To unlock these brain-boosting benefits, take 1/2 teaspoon of high-quality black seed oil each morning. For even greater results, combine it with omega-3 fatty acids from fish oil or algae to amplify its neuroprotective effects. Many people notice sharper thinking and sustained mental energy within 2-3 weeks of consistent use. Benefit #8 improves respiratory health. Constant nasal congestion, sinus pressure, and even asthma attacks can make daily life miserable. Breathing should be effortless, yet for millions, it's a constant struggle. Unfortunately, most conventional treatments like nasal sprays, antihistamines, or inhalers merely mask symptoms without addressing the root cause. The real issue often lies deeper: chronic inflammation in the respiratory system combined with an overactive immune response to harmless substances like pollen, dust, or pet dander. For centuries, traditional healers turned to black seed oil for respiratory relief. They recommended inhaling steam infused with the oil and taking it internally to strengthen lung function and soothe airways. Modern science supports this ancient wisdom. Black seed oil acts like a natural antihistamine, calming the immune system's overreaction without causing drowsiness. It also reduces airway inflammation, helping you breathe more freely. Studies show it reduces asthma symptoms and improves lung function. One clinical trial found asthma patients using black seed oil needed their rescue inhalers 40% less often. To support your respiratory health, take 1 teaspoon daily, especially during allergy season. For immediate relief, add a few drops of black seed oil to a bowl of hot water, cover your head with a towel, and inhale the steam deeply for 5 to 10 minutes. Benefit #9, restores thyroid function. Your thyroid is the master regulator of your metabolism. When it underperforms, every system in your body slows down. Fatigue even after 8 hours of sleep. Feeling cold when others are comfortable. Hair thinning and brittle nails. Unexplained weight gain and brain fog. Autoimmune thyroid disease like Hashimoto's thyroiditis is particularly common among women. Yet most conventional treatments only focus on hormone replacement without addressing the autoimmune attack damaging the thyroid. Traditional healers have long used black seed oil to boost metabolism and combat thyroid-related fatigue. Modern studies reveal black seed oil reduces thyroid antibodies, the markers of autoimmune attack. It supports the conversion of inactive T4 hormone to active T3, which powers your metabolism. In one study, women with Hashimoto's saw significant reductions in antibodies and reported more energy, better moods, and easier weight maintenance within 8 weeks. For thyroid support, start with 1,000 milligrams daily, split into morning and evening doses. Benefit #10, helps prevent cancer, complementary support. Cancer develops when normal cells undergo genetic mutations and grow uncontrollably. While genetics play a role, lifestyle factors like diet, stress, chronic inflammation, and toxin exposure heavily influence whether those mutations take hold. Traditional healers often use black seed oil for abnormal growths, believing it supported the body's natural defenses. Today, laboratory research shows black seed oil's active compound, thymoquinone, has remarkable properties. Selectively targets cancer cells while sparing healthy ones. Induces apoptosis, programmed cell death of abnormal cells. Inhibits tumor blood vessel formation and reduces metastasis potential. Studies show promising results against breast, colon, lung, and liver cancer cells in lab and animal models. Important note, most research is still preclinical. Black seed oil should never replace conventional cancer treatments. Instead, use it as a complementary support under your oncologist's supervision. Who should avoid black seed oil? While generally safe, there are important precautions. Avoid during pregnancy or breastfeeding. There's not enough evidence for safety. If you're on blood thinners or have bleeding disorders, consult your doctor first. People with diabetes should monitor blood sugar closely. It can amplify diabetes medication effects. Use caution with low blood pressure. It may lower it further. Not recommended for children under 5 years old. Stop use and consult a healthcare provider if you experience any adverse reactions. Final thoughts. A 2,000-year-old remedy for modern health problems. There you have it. 10 science-backed ways black seed oil could transform your health. From calming inflammation and balancing immunity to supporting your heart, brain, and kidneys, this ancient remedy addresses root causes instead of just masking symptoms. But remember, black seed oil isn't a magic bullet. For best results, pair it with a healthy lifestyle, nutritious food, regular movement, good sleep, and medical care when needed. If you're struggling with inflammation, blood sugar issues, or respiratory problems, black seed oil might be worth exploring. If you found this information valuable, smash that like button to help others discover it too. Subscribe and ring the notification bell for more science-backed natural health tips. Your health is your greatest wealth. Invest in it wisely and always stay curious.